WrestleMania is only a few days away as of this recording, so it's time for our final predictions for each match at WrestleMania. As always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications because you're not going to want to miss the content we got coming. The first match we got is AOP and Karrion Kross, aka The Final Testament, versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Now, personally, I wasn't as excited that this was on WrestleMania at first until I noticed it was a Philadelphia street fight. Because once again, I want Bobby Lashley on WrestleMania. I don't want him missing 2 WrestleManias in a row. But I just didn't feel like the feud and the build-up for this had been great. So, you know, if there was another match that needed to take this place on WrestleMania, I would be fine with it. But no, this is great. I love the street fight aspect because it's going to bring a lot of fun there. It's going to have big spots. Hopefully, Montez Ford does some crazy stuff, and it'll be electric. But if you're going to ask me who's going to win this, I do believe Karrion Kross and AOP need to pull out the win because they need this win. Karrion Kross needs a win, man. He does. He needs to go over in a feud. And if we want to keep everything with him and the AOP going, they need to win at WrestleMania. So my pick is the AOP and Karrion Kross, aka Final Testament. Next up is another fairly new match added, which is Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Asuka, aka the Kabuki Warriors, and the rest of Damage Control without Io Sky. This match should be a lot of fun. I'm excited about this. I expect it to be basically Naomi and Bianca Belair most of the time, going back and forth, and then at the end, Jade Cargill makes the hot tag. She comes in and she just has her like 2 to 3 minutes of just hitting moves on everybody, shows her stuff to the crowd, and I do believe the team of Cargill, Naomi, and Belair will come out on top because this is a big win for Jade. She'll get her first win at WrestleMania. This would be huge. So I'm going to go with the team of Cargill, Naomi, and Bianca Belair to take down the Kabuki Warriors and Dakota Kai at WrestleMania. Next up should be another fun one, which is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos, Escobar, and Dominic Mysterio. Now, I have been saying for a long time, I feel like the WWE needs more heels to win because there's going to be so many baby faces winning. I am going to say in this situation, another heel is going to come out on top with Santos, Escobar, and Dominic Mysterio cheating their way to victory over Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Rey Mysterio fought his son last year, beat him. Dominic needs to come out on top in this one, which is going to inevitably lead to the third and final match between the two. But right now, yes, Santos and Dominic are going to win this one. It's going to be a cheating way of victory, of course, but overall, they do need to win this one. It's going to suck to see Dragon Lee lose his first match at WrestleMania, but it's going to be an electric match, to say the least. So yes, give me Dominic and Santos. Next up, the match I predicted to steal the show at WrestleMania, Jimmy versus Jey Uso, brother versus brother, something they had dreamed about since they were kids, facing each other on the grandest stage of them all. So yes, unfortunately, I am going to pick no yeet in this one with Jimmy Uso. It's just, honestly, man, Jimmy needs this win really bad. Jey is more over than I think any of us imagined he would be originally, and he's been unbelievable as the main event Jey Uso character, but Jimmy desperately needs this win. I don't know how he's going to do it. It may be cheating activities again, but he needs to come out on top. Maybe Solo helps him out. So I'm going to go with Jimmy Uso in this one, but expect this one to be a clinic and steal the show. Now, this match should be pure cinema. AJ Styles, LA Knight. The whole angle has been very Triple H versus Randy Orton-esque, and honestly, it's been a lot of fun. I know everybody's upset LA Knight is not in the US title match, but it's okay. I think him and AJ Styles will put on an unbelievable match. Now, I have been going a lot with the heels, and I have seen a lot of people pick AJ Styles in this one, but I am going to go with LA Knight. Yeah, I think he needs to come out victorious in this first WrestleMania, so I'm going to go with LA Knight in this one. It should be a great match. This one might be one that's a little bit shorter and sweeter, but it's going to be a good match, and I expect LA Knight to come out on top. Next up is the match between Kevin Owens, Logan Paul, and Randy Orton for the United States Championship. Now, this match is going to be so much fun. There's fun storylines involving everything here, and Logan Paul, I think, has to drop the title here. I believe he's going to drop it to Randy Orton. I've been battling in my head over if he was going to do Kevin Owens, or he was going to drop it to Randy Orton. I'm going to go with Randy Orton because I think Randy Orton can go on a similar thing that John Cena had where he was doing his US Open challenge for the US title. I think Randy Orton can challenge a bunch of young talent, give himself some good matches versus some younger guys, and kind of introduce some new people, and maybe inevitably drop it to a guy like Braun Breaker. But yes, I'm going with Randy Orton to win this match. To follow that up, we have ourselves Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Now, my heart wants to pick Sami Zayn for this, but my brain physically cannot. It's going to be Gunther. It low-key might be a bit of a squash. Like, it's going to suck to see that, but like, I think Gunther is going to hand it to Sami. Maybe Sami gets some fun offense for a little bit, but I think this one's going to be Gunther, and it's going to be convincingly Gunther. Now, the important thing to note about this six-pack ladder match challenge between Judgment Day, New Day, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa, aka DIY, New Catch Republic, A-Town Down Under, and The Awesome Truth. It's fun, I got to label all those teams. The fun thing about this is that they made it clear during, I think it was Raw, that both titles are their own separate entity. The match will not end until both titles are grabbed. So this is the perfect opportunity to split up the tag team titles. So I think there's going to be two winners. My two winners are going to be, the first one, Awesome Truth is going to grab the SmackDown tag team titles, where I think The Miz is going to be like, Truth, why did you grab the SmackDown tag team titles alone? He's like, because now we're the champs. And it's going to be like, no, now we have to go to SmackDown. It's going to be like a fun little goof thing, but I think Awesome Truth are going to grab the SmackDown tag team titles. And personally, I would like to see DIY grab the Raw tag team titles, and that will be the perfect way to split up the tag team titles. It'll be a lot of fun. DIY, Awesome Truth are my two winners. Next up is the battle between Damage Control's Io Sky versus the creator of Damage Control, Bayley, in a match for the WWE Women's Championship. This match is going to be a lot of fun. I'd like to think there's going to be a lot of interference between Damage Control in this match, and who knows, maybe Bianca Belair comes with Jade Cargill and Naomi to help Bayley out, but I do think Bayley will inevitably win this and get her big WrestleMania moment, which she deserves. Next up is Mommy versus Becky. This match should be a lot of fun as well. I have no reason to believe that this couldn't steal the show. Two of the greatest of all times of the women's division, Becky Lynch, Rhea Ripley. It makes too much sense for Rhea Ripley to retain here. We do need heels to still keep championships. I know so many heels have the championship now, and they're going to drop them at WrestleMania, but Rhea Ripley is the perfect example of somebody who should hold on to her title and make her run even longer. So Rhea Ripley will defeat Becky Lynch. This match is going to be so fun. Drew McIntyre, the greatest heel in WWE right now, versus Seth Rollins, who's preoccupied with another match we'll talk about later. For the World Heavyweight Championship, it makes too much sense to me that Drew McIntyre would be just about to win this one, but right before he's about to get the 3 count, Damian Priest comes out, cashes in his Money in the Bank, throws him out of the ring, and pins Seth Rollins, where he will win the World Heavyweight title, and that will allow Drew to even go crazier, saying like he just never given that moment, he's never given his opportunity, because that's kind of where we're at with this storyline. He's just never being given his moment, his opportunity, despite having earned it, in his opinion, right? Like, so this I think could build up even further if Damian Priest comes in and cashes in his Money in the Bank to win the World Heavyweight title. Next up is the biggest tag team match in WWE history. That's what they're calling it, or biggest main event in WrestleMania history, biggest tag team main event in WrestleMania history, whatever you want to call it. The Rock and Roman Reigns, the final boss and the Tribal Chief, versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and if we want to call Seth the Architect, we'll call him the Architect. So Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes are going to put up a fight in this match. This match is going to be great. However, it makes too much sense that The Rock and Roman Reigns will win this one, and it will be bloodline rules on night 2 for Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. So give me The Rock and give me Roman Reigns. I'm not sure how. It could be Solo Sikoa Spike. Could just be a clean win. Who knows? I'm going with the bloodline in this one. I'm getting this neck tattoo for him. I am wearing his shirt. It needs to be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes needs to beat Roman Reigns in this match. And honestly, this match could be, on a scale of things, either the most dull and boring, or it could be one of the most fun matches, depending on how much chaos, just punched my mic, how much chaos they want to throw into this. And that's going to be where it comes down to how much fun this match is going to be. Is Stone Cold going to get involved? Is The Rock going to turn babyface and attack Roman Reigns? Is John Cena going to get involved? Are the Usos going to get involved? Seth Rollins going to get involved? Who is going to get involved? How many people are going to get involved? And how much chaos is this match going to have? Because if it does have a lot of fun, a lot of chaos, this match will steal the show. It won't even steal the show. It's going to be the show. It's going to be what we all remember, right? And that's what I kind of want out of this. I want madness. I want chaos. I want fun. I don't want this to be just a typical 25-minute match where Cody Rhodes end up winning in the end, because it's not going to be beloved. I need it to be bloodline rules. Show me what bloodline rules is and go crazy with this main event. So make sure to comment below how much of an idiot you think I am, and let me know your predictions below. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm the Wrestling Truth. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.